everyone. This is Young Motivator Sunday.
And Mika.
Yeah, and today we'll be talking about because a lot of time as a human being have been passing in a lifestyle that we have feelings a lot.
Exactly.
And we have a lot of things that are going on in our life because we feel doing something and we feel saying something. So we are triggered to do something because of our feeling. So we are here today to talk to you and to tell you something that your feeling might lead you to the wrong decisions. Am I right?
That's right. And the first thing is, when you make a decision depends on your feelings, you're not gonna be stable. And not only that, the decision that you're gonna make is not gonna be firm. And you're not gonna reach to the place where you wanna be. Simply because feelings tend to change. It's fluctuate every day. Today you're sad, tomorrow you're gonna be happy. Tomorrow you're gonna be sad, tomorrow you're gonna be happy. So if we just make our decision depend on the feeling that we have, that means we're never gonna be stable. Because if I'm sad, I'm gonna make a wrong decision. I'm gonna make sad decision. And what's gonna lead? It's gonna lead to affect other people surrounding you. So that's why it's really important not to make decision depend on the feeling and just to focus on the will and the goal that you really have. So you should know where you're going. And once you know that, then you're not gonna depend on your feeling.
And on top of that, you look at this world and you see the rich people, middle income people, and poor people. Most of the time, you see rich people are actually, I know people who are making decisions according to their feelings. Because most of them, they sleep a few hours. It doesn't mean that they don't like sleeping a few hours, but because they know they got a lot of work to do, they got to follow their will. They have a purpose to fulfill, so they got to fulfill it. Let's go back to the students. Most of the time, you go to the class and you don't feel like going to the class, but sometimes you sleep and you feel like, I don't want to go to the class, you sleep. But what happens if you just sleep and don't study? You become a failure. So there is a time for you to actually decide to do according to your will. You don't have to be triggered by your feeling, but they say, I have a will to do something, then I'm going to do it. I am tired, I don't feel like studying, but the purpose that brought you to school, you got to study and you got to work hard to get it. Look, you have authority and power. You can dominate it. But you can have all of this through struggle of life. And most of the people, they don't want to struggle. Most of the people, they feel like, I can't make it. The moment you say you feel like you can't make it, for sure you're not going to make it. You are what you think. Today, if you think this positively, it's going to determine your feelings. So your feelings comes from what you think. If you think you're going to make it, you're going to make it. If you think you're not going to make it, you're not going to make it. So the time for you to decide is now, just to follow your will. You get a purpose to do, you get a vision to do, you get ambition to do, set it up, and then go back for your actions.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Exactly. And another thing, about feeling is very interesting because we don't hurt ourselves. Nobody want to hurt themselves. And one of the effects of living in feeling is simply you allowing people to determine who you are. Because, we tend to have feeling because of things that are surrounding us, because of friends that we're hanging out with, because of things that we see. And it's pretty much like you are never gonna be really committed and you're never gonna really know what you really want because people who are surrounding you, they are affecting your feeling because you're living, you decided yourself to live in the feeling. So here it's just a matter of decision. Because once you decide to live in your feeling, that means you are opening the doors for so many challenges. For example, we're never going to run away from the negative comments. We're never going to run away from the disappointment. Always we're going to face them and we're going to keep on facing every single day. But once you depend on your will, they're not going to affect you. It's going to be useless. Of course, sometimes you're going to feel pain, but it's not who you are. That is not your motivation for living. But if your motivation for living is feeling, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be broken down, you're gonna be alone, you're gonna feel lonely, and then you're not gonna pursue and you're not gonna wanna do what you desire to do or what you're destined to do simply because of the feeling, and you rely on your feeling. So we just need to be committed on ourselves and not rely on the feeling, but really committed and just to follow the will, the passion that we have, and the desire deep inside our heart, and the desire that God has given us, and just to follow that way, and not just depend on the feeling.
All right, yeah. So, I think today you got something, and we believe it's gonna help you out through your daily life, and we just wish you all the best for everything that you have. We just wish you good luck for it, and we love you so much. And here we are.
Young motivators.
Speak it out.
Thank you.